For a change, the opening credits tell us where we are. Today it's Baltimore, and we're exploring a subject that I've always been really ambivalent about. I grew up watching wrestling and loving it, but when they got to the midget wrestling portion of the program, I was always a bit uncomfortable. These men and women were some of the best athletes around, and it always felt like the people were mocking them. The so-called sport reached its heyday in the 50s and 60s. By the 80s, attitudes had changed and it fell out of favor. Every so often we see a small resurgence, usually in Mexico or somewhere else around the world, but I don't foresee it becoming anything like the phenomenon that it was before somebody asked, how do the participants feel about all this? Dude, he's just standing there watching. You can put that thing away. He disagrees. After he takes David's wallet and discovers there's maybe $2 in it, he searches David's bag and finds even less. This could be trouble.
Jimmy, come on.
Or not. I don't know why he did that when he discovered that David's broke, but presumably the guy they were roughing up is grateful.
You all right? Who asked you to come along and louse things up?
I'm sorry, I thought you needed some help.
Me help? What makes you think that? Well, I'm commando trained. Size means nothing. Nothing.
Again, I say, or not. This guy doesn't have a chip on his shoulder. He's got a whole log. He suddenly relents. He realizes this is a decent guy who was trying to do a decent thing. Don't abuse him.
I'm Buster. Buster Caldwell.
David Bentley.
Don't worry about your money, David. The police commissioner's a personal friend of mine. We'll have those punks caught by the end of the day.
Oh, look, I would rather not be involved with the police, okay?
David's already figured this guy out. If he's friends with the police commissioner, I'm Olivia Rodrigo's long-lost uncle.
Oh, so that's how it is. Well, you don't have to worry about that either. I understand. I've been around the block. You need a couple of bucks?
No, no, thank you.
Anything?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I could use a job if you know of one.
Are you kidding? I know a lot of important people in this town. We'll get you a job and a good one.
I knew a dude like this in Bible college. It didn't matter what the subject was. He was the guy you needed because he knew all about it. He refereed every type of intramural game of every type because he knew everything there was to know about every sport there was. Just ask him. After he graduated, he stayed around the town where the school was and spent some time DJing on the radio. I distinctly remember him reading a news story thus. The person was overcome by smoke and come on, you know I can say that. Sophisticated. There we go. David has no money and nowhere to stay. Buster will make up for his ingratitude by insisting that David stay with him until he finds a job and a place. David isn't exactly in a position to decline. Buster says, "Come on to work with me. You'll get a kick out of it."
Come on, you little jerks! I'm sick and tired of this no-ball game! Come on, killer! You can take him! Get him now, killer!
David is getting a bigger kick out of watching the crowd that takes it so seriously. Buster wins, of course. He's the good guy. Tommy Madden's first listed film credit is with Bill Bixby and the Magician, so these two already knew each other. I had to go to a wiki about the Muppet movie to find any information at all about this gentleman, and that was mostly a repeat of his filmography. Part of the problem is there's a whole bunch of famous people out there named Tommy Madden, including 2 football players. When I specified actor, I got conflicting reports where there were any at all. You now know as much as I do about him, which ain't much.
What'd you think of the match?
Always very interesting.
Interesting?
Well, I'd have to say it was very entertaining.
Entertaining? Don't you mean impressive? Did you see that pile driver?
Yeah, I guess I did.
Want something to drink?
No, thanks.
One cola. Don't tell me you're one of those cynical types.
Well,
Put that on my tab.
Buster, I'm going to have to say, well, I admit that not everything seemed quite real.
Not quite real?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like when the guy jumped in your neck, you managed to get right up.
Come on.
Well, yeah, but that was because Buster's been toughening up his larynx by having his trainers smack it a few times a day. The other guy missed. Give him enough time, he'll think of something.
Hey, Buster. What's the matter? Don't you say hello anymore?
Hi, Mitzi.
Hi. Where's my little gentleman? Oh, if only Gregor had your manners.
Where is he? I'll teach him some.
Elaine Joyce started out as a backup dancer in several musicals, including West Side Story and The Music Man. She moved into character acting and has a good long resume. This is her second appearance on this show. She had a bit part in season 2. She frequently played the dizzy blonde like she's doing here. What can you say? She's good at it.
Listen, Buster, I hear you know those guys, you know, the wrestlers, the ones who ripped off the mob.
Know him? We're like this. I taught them everything they know.
So he taught them how to steal from the mob? I think David agrees that that's not the smartest thing he's said today.
Well, people say they got away with a bundle, you know. Ripped off a high-stakes game. Now, are you going to remember Mitzi if you get a cut, huh? That old mink of mine, why, it barely keeps my shoulders warm.
Well, you just tell your shoulders not to worry, baby.
All right. For that, you get a real kiss.
Speaking of manners, it was polite of her to take the gum out first.
What is this? I can't turn my back on you.
Sorry, Gregor. Seems she needs a real man.
Buster, I catch you two like that again, and you're gonna get stepped on. And that's a fact. Come on.
Oh, get out of here. Oh, you.
And I'll step on you, too.
We had a thing once.
Oh?
Poor kid. It didn't work. Broke her heart.
I'm sure. If he's as tough and skilled as he says he is, why didn't he stand up for her? That was my first question. But David and we know the answer.
Buster.
Hi, Marcia.
Hi, Buster.
Hello.
Did you get my invitation?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, well, I didn't hear from you. The party's tomorrow afternoon. Are you coming?
I don't think so, Marcia. I got a friend staying with me. Marcia, this is David.
Hi.
Hi again.
Well, you can come to my party.
Then it's settled they'll be there. It's not hard to see that Marcia has a thing for Buster. Buster doesn't seem to know that.
Is that the guy who knows where the money is?
Yeah, that's him. Little guy. Come on, let's go get something to eat.
What about the guy with him?
New face. Come on, I'm hungry.
Hey, maybe he's in on it. Maybe we have to squeeze him too.
And maybe he's just a guy who frequently finds himself in the wrong place at the wrong time. I suggest asking him about that before you decide to rough him up.
You ought to eat more, David. It's important to eat a big breakfast.
To tell the truth, I get a little uncomfortable you're paying for everything.
You'll be able to pay me back when you start the new job.
About that job, Buster.
It's in the works. I just want to make sure it's worthy of you.
That may be the worst excuse he's come up with yet. David says, I'll do anything. I've done more menial jobs than you could ever imagine. If it's honest, he's not above it.
Come on, you're a college man. I can tell. I went to college, good student, and being small never got in my way. I thought I'd go into medicine.
How'd you get into wrestling?
It was nothing, just luck. One night I went to the wrestling matches with my friends. It got to me. The sport, the drama, the action. Next day, I went and talked to a trainer. He told me I had an ideal center of gravity.
And what did he mean by that? For all you know, he meant it'll be easy for the other guys to pick you up and throw you.
Let's go get a paper and see what kind of a write-up I got.
You finish eating. I'll get the paper, okay?
Hey, Buster. I sure like the matches last night. Thanks for the tickets. You want some more coffee?
You know me, Pete. 1 cup's my limit. The caffeine throws my timing off.
Oh, yeah. Say, I hear you know those guys that ripped off the mob.
I might.
Come on, Buster. I know you for a long time. You can tell me.
Yeah, I suppose he can. But why would he? Still, Buster never misses an opportunity.
See my friend over there?
Yeah?
He's from the coast. Guess what he does for a living?
How should I know?
He fences money. Get it?
Do you mean he launders money? Either way, this is a good way to get your new friend killed. Especially after we watch Pete sneak outside and relay the information to our 2 goons. Right now, there's a party to go to.
Terrific. Someone to change the light bulbs.
Who invited him?
Marcia, your hostess, that's who. David suddenly feels like Stumbo the Giant. Buster is upset.
Hi, Buster, David. Gee, I'm happy you could make it.
Thank you.
You're the only one that is. Don't you have any normal friends?
What do you mean? My friends are normal.
Sure they are. They all just happen to be under 5 feet.
Well, most of my friends are little people.
We might be small, Marcia, but we don't have to live in a sideshow.
I'm gonna guess that most of Buster's friends are wrestlers. Has he ever wondered why that is? Because they have something important in common. Look and learn, Buster.
I'm gonna go have a drink. Would you like one?
Oh, no, thank you.
I keep trying, but nothing seems to work.
Well, Buster certainly is a lucky man. I think he's going to recognize it sooner or later.
She's not so sure. Buster has issues on top of his issues.
No. Buster looks at me, and he sees something that he doesn't like, something that can't be changed. He's in for a rough time.
Well, I think it's very healthy the way he feels about being small. Certainly doesn't get in his way.
You're wrong. It gets in his way so much, he can't even admit it. And that's not healthy.
I'm a little surprised that David is taking that part of Buster's talk at face value. He knows better than to believe all the big talk, but why does he think Buster does that? He resents being small. It practically radiates from him, and I'm not sure why David can't see it.
Like it or not, things are different for little people. Drinking fountains, pay phones, elevators, and that's just the beginning. Buster wanted to become a doctor. And he could have, too. But wrestling? That's not healthy either, David. That's just a waste.
He's the current reigning champ of his division because he can't stand to be anything less. If he's just another good wrestler, he believes he's a failure. Meanwhile, the party has run out of ice. David offers to run to the store and get some.
There's the guy who's gonna fence the money. Let's take him.
I hope we all noticed the old fella sweeping the steps. He watches these two grab David off the street.
Hey, what is it?
The syndicate wants its money.
What money? Don't waste our time. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's no use, pal. If you still want your kneecaps by tomorrow morning, you better start talking.
I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
Counting to 3 was his cue to run away, right? It wasn't?
Miss, help me! Miss, help me, please! Help me, please!
Go away. Leave me alone.
Unlock it! Please! Please! Unlock the door! Help me, please! Please open the door! Please!
Nope, the old fella prefers to watch and not get involved, even though David could make a case that by locking the door he got himself involved. That's enough revenge on them. There's one other person who did him wrong. Lock it now, turkey. Those other guys have made it to their car. Gentlemen, that thing is going to have to be a lot taller if you want to pretend you're a streetcar. As the Hulk runs away, our sweeper guy is already calling Jack McGee. Like everybody else who sees the Hulk, he smells $10,000. David would understand why they're trying to sneak away. The Hulk isn't even sure what they are.
Let my wife go! Put her down! That's my wife. You hear me?
Dad, help me!
All right, you asked for it.
After that, most guys would be terrified. Not Jack. He's going to save his wife no matter what it takes. Jack is a man after my own heart.
Let my wife go! Whatever you are, let her go!
What is that?
Don't worry, honey. Buzz off, you. Go on, beat it!
Jack, you were wonderful.
He really was. He stood up to a literal monster and made it back down. We haven't seen that very often on the show.
We gotta get that little guy to talk.
All right. All right. The midget's wrestling tomorrow night. We pick him up then, we pick his friend up too.
Yeah, his friend. I'd like to get my hands on him again.
And you'll learn just as much then as you did last time. These guys aren't familiar with Buster, so they don't know what a braggart he is. If they did, they might realize that David is telling the truth. He doesn't have a clue what they're talking about. And if they knew a little more about David, they'd know that's kind of his natural state.
What could be so bad you gotta leave town?
Oh, it's a personal matter.
It's a big green personal matter. It happens to him a lot when people do things like throwing him off tall steps into garbage containers.
Listen, if you're worried about the job, it's in the bag. The wrestling commissioner himself has promised to find you something.
Buster, that's not it. I appreciate it, but that's not it.
Hey, what are friends for? Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, yes, there is. I'll tell you, Buster, if you could just loan me enough money to get out of town, I swear as soon as I can, I'll pay you back.
Sure. I'm kind of strapped right now. Everything's tied up in my corporation. I can't touch any money unless my accountant co-signs. But if you can wait till the matches tonight, I get paid for some endorsements. I'll give you some then.
What he means is he gets paid after the match, and whatever he gets, you can borrow. David knows that by now, but he's too polite to say it out loud.
Now, you say that this man was attacked before the Hulk appeared?
That reward, how much is it?
That's $10,000, but that's for information leading to the capture of the creature.
Well, I got information.
Well, good.
But you say, if you don't catch him, I don't get paid?
That's the deal.
That don't hardly seem fair.
Nobody reads that part of the offer. They think if they saw the Hulk, they get the money. Shucks, Jack has seen the Hulk many times, and they won't even give the money to him. Our man asks if they can give him $5,000 up front and the rest when they catch the Hulk. Jack negotiates him down to $50, which tells us what a slick operator our old boy is.
This, man, had you ever seen him before?
Yeah, he was at the midget lady's party.
I'm not in the mood to horse around here.
Sir, consider what you would think if you're new here and someone tells you the person you want was at a midget lady's party. Maybe you should find a less goofy way to say it.
No horse. She's at work. Or you could see for yourself. I saw your man going into her party with that midget wrestler.
Midget wrestler?
Yeah, Half Nelson. That's his name.
Half Nelson.
Hope to die. They look real chummy.
Okay, all right. I don't know why I feel I'm being had here.
You don't believe me, fella? Go to the matches, talk to Half Nelson.
That's Buster's ring name, Buster Half Nelson Caldwell. He's warming up for his match.
Trick or treat.
You look nice, Buster. Real nice.
Hi, Mitzi.
Suddenly, she's down there on the floor with him, wanting to feel his muscles and the whole bit.
Mitzi!
Gregor, please.
I don't trust her.
We got an interview to do on camera.
Not till I find her. Hey! Oh, wait. You seen Mitzi?
No.
You better be telling the truth. You understand?
We're late.
All right, all right.
Donald Stansock played defensive tackle for the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers in the late 40s and early 50s, then switched to professional wrestling. He changed his name to H.B. Haggerty, the H.B. standing for hard-boiled. Like so many wrestlers, he found his way to acting, and here he is. He had a decent career as an actor, but in 2003 he was in a car accident that broke his neck. He never recovered and died not long after. One of the most interesting things to me is he was only 6 feet tall, same as me, only with a slightly different body filling the 6 feet.
What is it?
Oh, you are really really something, Buster. You kill me.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on, my little Romeo. You think people buy all that jive of yours?
Jive?
Jive? Yeah, you know, you're bragging and stuff, huh? Hey, come on, Buster, lighten up. Listen, I was just kidding, you know? I was just kidding around.
You picked a weird time to do it. Why does kissing him make you think of that? It doesn't matter. He's upset now.
I'm sorry. You look so cute. Just like a little kid.
I'm not a little kid. Can't you see that? What's the matter with you?
Buster, why don't you just take it easy, huh?
I'm almost 30 years old. You dumb doxy.
I had to look it up. He just called her an easy woman who uses sex to get what she wants. Based on what we've seen so far, I'm not sure he's entirely wrong.
What do you think you're doing?
You got no right to call me that.
I sure as hell do. I'm a man.
Well, maybe if you started acting like a man, people would start treating you like one. Shrimp.
That cut him to the bone. The big artificial structure he's built around himself is tumbling down like Jericho.
Where have you been?
I'm not your property. Let go.
Where have you been?
None of your business.
Gregor, the interview, please.
Where you been?
Oh, you want to know? Okay, I was with Buster in his dressing room. Now, do you think you have enough brains to figure out the rest? Out of my way. Out.
Gregor, we gotta go.
I'm gonna get that midget and his lion friend.
Fine, fine. You do that after the interview.
I'm gonna tear them apart.
I will never understand guys, even though I've been one all my life. She went to him. We see this all the time. A woman cheats and her dude gets mad at the guy, not the gal. My man, if she's cheating or you can tell that her eyes are straying, the best thing to do is ask, what's wrong with me that's making her do this? Somehow I can't picture Gregor doing that. While the preliminary matches are happening, Jack McGee is wandering around the area waiting for his chance to talk to Half Nelson. So are the mob's two enforcers, but they've figured out that Buster is still in his dressing room.
Buster? Buster? Something the matter?
The truth.
What?
The truth, that's what's the matter. It just kicked me right in the head.
It all comes pouring out. He has a tendency to make things up, as if David didn't already know that. He doesn't know any big shots. He doesn't get paid for endorsements. Buster isn't even his real name. He's actually Stephen Caldwell. And he doesn't have any way of finding David a job. It was all empty talk. Again, as if David hadn't already figured that out. Remember what David does. He leaves people better than he found them. And I think he had a hunch Buster could use some of that.
When you grow up in a world where everyone's bigger than you, especially women, you try real hard to be something. And when it doesn't work, sometimes it feels better just to pretend.
Buster, a lot of people want to be something they're not. A lot of people pretend. Not just little people.
David isn't angry. He's grateful. Buster, Steve, Half Nelson, whoever he is, took him in, fed him, hung out with him. He doesn't have any complaints.
I guess you did luck out. I could have really messed you up.
Yeah, I suppose that. Buster, 2 men attacked me. Now, is it possible they did that because you might have said something to someone? You know, you might have made something up?
Oh, no. They think you're here to fence stolen money. Mob money.
I've never heard it called fencing money before. We hear about laundering money all the time, but that's a new one. And suddenly, a lot of things make sense. David doesn't know anything about the robbery and all that, but he doesn't need to. He knows what those guys want. He also knows telling them Buster lied won't fly. Buster wants to go to the police. David just wants to get out of town. Buster says, I get paid after the match. I can give you enough to get you going then.
Just stay put right here. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Buster, oh, God.
Yeah, might be best to do what he says and stay there. But Jack is looking for Buster's room, and we know Jack.
Excuse me, I was told that this was Buster Caldwell's dressing room.
Well, he ain't here. Get out.
Sorry, Jack doesn't understand big, complicated words like get and out. For that matter, he doesn't understand the significance of a closed door that belongs to somebody else.
Buster, you've had it. Come on, where's he at?
He's in the ring, on the other side of that door.
Hey, Dreadnought, have you seen Buster's friend? Boy, he's in for it too.
Wait a minute. I thought you didn't know Buster's friend.
Hey, wait a minute. You're not the Dreadnought. Unless the Dreadnought's lost 50 pounds.
How do you know he didn't? While Buster is in the ring winning his match, David takes off running in that direction with Gregor close behind. Jack is a distant third place.
Buster, run! You want to make this public? It's okay by me. You're next, Buster.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Be careful, please. Don't do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure what's going on here. This is not, I repeat, not the scheduled bout of Baron Anton von Korf versus Charles Hyman.
I would hope not. We actually had a scene where Gregor was showing a promoter some of the moves that were obviously staged, and the promoter was giving him ideas related to him, so it's clear that the stuff in the ring isn't real. Except this is, and everybody can see it.
Now, be careful with him. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Please, I've got to warn Buster. You don't know what you're doing.
Sure, watch. People got no morals these days. Well, I'll show you.
No. Don't do that. He's dangerous. Please stop this.
Jack knows what's going to happen because he's 100% sure that's John Doe under the mask. Gregor wants to see what he looks like. There you go, Gregor. I hope it's all you expected. While the Hulk goes after Gregor, Jack is just standing there. He's learned that he doesn't have to be afraid. No, he's wearing a look of despair. Another chance to identify John Doe lost. Yeah, we cut the scene off there because the ref... Nobody wanted to see his faceplant on the mat. Especially since even with all this stuff going on, Jack couldn't hold back a laugh. Okay, it's a long way down from that balcony, so you folks should probably pull him up to safety. Or you can dump popcorn in his face. That's an option too. As the Hulk runs away, the fans think he's the best thing that's happened to wrestling in a long time.
I made the whole thing up. The whole thing. Believe me.
Hey, look. You start talking, or I make midget flambe.
I hardly knew those guys. They never told me about ripping off the mob. Honest.
I count to 3.
He likes to use that line. It makes him sound menacing, I guess.
1.
I don't know anything.
2.
Anything.
1, 2, 3. 3 lockers. Ah, ah, ah. He can count to 3 with his head. The Hulk takes down the other guy, then smashes through a wall, once again just out of Jack's reach.
Sorry, it's just me sending you off. Marcia had to work, but she sends her best.
Say goodbye for me, will you?
Sure. I'll be seeing her tonight. Things change, you know. I'm getting out of wrestling.
Oh?
Yeah, I thought I'd give college another chance. I doubt if I'll end up in medical school, but whatever I do, it'll be more real.
Would it be the peak of irony if he said that and then became an actor?
You sure there's nothing I can do for you, David?
There is one thing. There's a reporter, his name is McGee. He may try to get in touch with you.
He already has. But don't worry. I don't like reporters. They used to say my technique was no good. I'm sure not going to start talking to him now.
Poor Jack. Nobody ever wants to talk to him. I can't imagine why. As we heard, Stephen finally discovered that Marcia is a she, and guess what, Mikey? He likes it. Her. You know what I mean. She's real. Mitzi was pretend. It took her rubbing his nose in it for him to realize it. David introduced him to reality, real life. And you know something? Despite some glitches in the past, Stephen discovered that real life is not that bad. And there's a good chance it won't get the mob on your tail wanting to rub you out. That's a plus. I'm Olivia Rodrigo's long-lost uncle. Oh, for crying out loud! Long-lost what? He believes he's a failure. That was not in the script.